a place carved in silence in stone, tucked away in the highlands of Peru. It is called Inca Uyo. Here, within these ancient walls, stand strange and suggestive statues, gatekeepers of mystery, symbols open to interpretation. Is this a temple of fertility? A shrine to sacred mushrooms? Or perhaps something far more elusive, a temple once shimmering with parts of the lost gold of the Inca? All that we know comes from its name, a clue to what this place once was, where stone holds the memory and the past speaks in silence. We can only use our creative imagination from written stories and documentation about these ancient temples before they were laid in ruins. There are Spanish chronicles created by certain individuals during the Spanish conquest in the 1500s. One explorer and linguist named Pedro Cieza de Leon wrote about these temples. I took these passages that the Spaniard wrote and used the photographs I took of the Inca Uyo temple ruins and the Coricancha temple to AI generate what this temple may have looked like during the ancient past. Here are the quotes by Pedro Cieza de Leon from 1535 ACE. All the stones are laid and joined with such delicacy that a ryle could not be put in between two of them. The niches were filled with gold and silver statues, and with the vases molded into the shape of llamas, birds, and fruit. The floors were soft with rich carpets and rugs, and the seats and couches were plated with gold. The walls were hung with rich vicuña cloth fringed with bezants of gold and silver, or with llama cloth dyed with bright colors and woven into tasteful patterns. There were drinking cups of gold and silver, beaten out very fine and representing llamas or human heads. Vessels of copper also, and plates and vases of stone with serpents carved round them in relief, are of frequent occurrence, as well as golden bracelets and breastplates, and mirrors of silver or polished stone. Their knives and other cutting instruments were of copper, hardened with tin or silica. They ornamented their robes, tunics, rugs, and blankets with fringes, borders of feathers, and also by sewing on them rows of thin gold and silver plates, sometimes square, and others cut into the shape of leaves and flowers. The doorways of many of the buildings were very handsome and brightly painted, with several precious stones and emeralds let into the stone, and the interior walls of the Temple of the Sun and of the palaces of the Incas were lined with plates of the finest gold stamped with many figures. The roofs were of straw so well put on that no fire would consume it, while it would endure for many ages. These quotes from over 500 years ago can only give us a glimpse of what this temple may have looked like. Besides the words written from the past, we have modern local researchers and archaeologists that can provide us with some of the logical answers and descriptions to what this place may have been before it was laid to ruins. Here's a video of me filming the local researcher and guide, Jamel Hailares, to help provide us with some answers while we explore the ancient temple of Pisac.
Min, daughter of the king. Tiana Min alone. Here, you will to see these protocols. This not for the roof. This is for put your elements, your clothes, or maybe golden ways or another elements.
From what modern research has told us and the present use of these niches or protuberances from these stone walls in the temple, this place must have had a similar description like most treasured Inca temples. With only fragments, names, stones, and whispers, we attempt to rebuild the past with a little imagination. What did it once look like when it lived and breathed in the age of the ancients? That answer lies in what is physically left to understand, and perhaps from within ourselves.